Good morning and welcome to Boas and Balls, and I'm Brent. I guess I was supposed to say it the other way around. I guess it don't really matter. I figure we'll do another video. We'll call it a chat. I actually like that because it's kind of what we're doing. I've thought of a couple things to talk about, and this girl just shed. So, and I've left her alone for seems like forever, because I can handle them while they're in shed, but I don't unless I have to. But here she is, and there's a full, beautiful shed on paper towel. And here she is. I'll pull a slider back so you can see, and see how good she always comes out. Just like this. Oop. Just like so. Alright, now we'll go set the video up over camera over here. I'll say it again. If you like unedited videos, you come to the right place. And this is a Hypo Leopard. I'm pretty sure she's more than that, but that's what she was sold to me as. And brand new full shed. Hi girl, and she's such a sweetheart. She is. Patting her on her head, see? She really don't care. But anyway, this is how I do it anyway. I came up with this little tip on my own. When my snakes shed, I weigh my snakes after they shed, and most times they poop when they shed. Not always, but a lot of times they do. So I actually weigh them after each shed, and I write it down. So when I do that, I not only know what their weight is, but I know the date of their last shed. So, which is nice to always have that information to look back, especially in the beginning, I guess. I do it now because I like to keep track of their weight, so that way, if I think that, if that's a good indication that, that maybe a snake's sick or whatever is a huge weight drop, and it's just nice to have that information. And like I said, I weigh mine after they shed, the day that they shed, so that way I have the date they last shed, and I have a weight to look back on. And I kind of do the same thing on my feeding. Some people might wonder how I keep track of feeding, and I use a calendar. If it wasn't like screwed to the wall, I'd take it down and show you. But I have 9 snakes I feed on Mondays. Not necessarily. Right now I had 2. Like I said, I do have, refusals every once in a while. And on Monday, this last Monday, I fed 2, 4, 6. I fed 7. And the other 2 are on a bye week, because they actually ate the week before, because I feed every 14 days here on my boas, my ball pythons, my boas like Roxy, my Doomerals that actually eats like a large to an extra large medium rat. I do hold her out 3 weeks. And depending, if it's a good sized meal, I might hold her out for 4 weeks. The boas don't digest as fast as ball pythons, and you really don't want to fast grow your boas. I don't slow grow my snakes. I feed appropriate size, and I feed at appropriate times. The slow growing to some is considered just as bad as fast growing. I don't slow grow. I grow my snakes at the appropriate levels. I feed them when I should, and I feed them the appropriate sizes. And if they get a little bigger of a size, then I'll go and I'll give them an extra week. I'll hold off feeding them for an extra week. Because hey, let's be real. The food places, places that we get our feeders from, their sizes are all over the place now. I go through Rodent Pro, and I really don't want to shit on them, because as far as service wise and all that, the only complaint I have is Rodent Pro sizes are all over the place. I'll order 3 packages of small rats, and 2 of the packages will look like small rats, and then there'll be a package of small, listed small rats, and literally they look like they're weaned rats. So when that happens, if I happen to have something that I feed and I go, oh, it's a little small, I don't feed 2. I do not do that. I don't feed 2 at a time. I'll feed that, and then I'll wait 7 days, and then I'll feed them another one. Only if it's undersized, But I don't feed 2 at a time. Then that's just my way. I've seen where they say that it's not good. You're either supposed to feed the right size or in only one. So I feed one. I'll feed an undersized, but I'll only wait 7 days, and then I'll feed again. It doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen from time to time. But this is Foxy. I probably won't have her out much longer, because she did just shed, and you can see she's acting fine. But like I say, I always try to end on a good note, so that way when I open tubs up, they're not like, oh, it's that guy again. I'm going to try to not swear in this video and see if maybe I'll get more views. I think I threw the F-bomb a few times in the last video, and I noticed that the videos that I tend to have a bad foul mouth, and I don't think YouTube's showing them or offering them those videos. So we're going to try to keep my mouth clean, at least till I can get enough viewers that it won't matter. And I can just be myself. And like and subscribe, please, because the likes, people don't realize, and the likes aren't for my head to get big. It's anybody that likes a video, it starts to offer your videos to other people. You know what I mean? It almost makes it to where YouTube goes, well, maybe we should, show this guy's videos to other people. So it's not to swell my head, put it that way. It's maybe we can get out there to get a few more people. Get a few more people here. And I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and that's fine. Hi, girl. You're gonna go back good for me. Motley this morning started acting like Aurora. Aurora is my IMG boa and she fights me wicked. This girl kind of is too this morning. But you see, I put her right by my face. I'm really not worried. they don't give me that feeling that, you know, I need to watch out for them. And I think it's the same for them. I really honestly don't think that I give them the vibe that, you know, they have anything to worry about with me either. And you see, she got good tongue flickers. She's not trying to get away. I mean, like I say, I really the snakes that are trying to get away from you are stressed in some sort of way, and a lot of times they're stressed before you even take them out because they're just not happy before you even take them out. And taking them out, it's not gonna, you know, if they're already unhappy, taking them out, it's not gonna make them happy, or help in any way. So there you go. All right, let's try to get her back. I think she'll go. Yeah, there we go. She's going. She's going, and she's a wicked sweetheart. But you know, she definitely one that it, it's not her favorite thing, and I think for a lot of them, it's not their favorite thing to come out and be handled and all that right after they've shed. Yeah, I mean, their skin's probably still curing, and it's probably itchy, and I can tell you right now, in the beginning, don't be surprised too when you get your ball python. If you got hairy arms or whatever, when you first hold them and they touch that hair on your arm, they ping ping ping. They don't stop biting, but they start throwing their head all around. This girl just ate, so I probably won't mess with her. Let's see. This is my Guyana. Come on, girl. And there we go. This is Raven. And she's really good. You give her a second when she first comes out. Granted, I don't think it was her. You know, I don't think she really wanted to come out this morning. But you saw, I just reached in, took her out. But yeah, I can tell it's probably not her most favorite thing right now. And because I always end on a good note, I probably won't have her out for very long because I don't want to stress her out. But and it's morning time here, you know. And she got both my hands wrapped, so I can't adjust the camera, which I'd like to. I'd like to sit down for a second. But yeah, that was a little more, well, I'd say not ornery, but you could see her demeanor this morning when I first took her out. That's not her normal. Normally doesn't she's better than that. But I'm still not. I'm still not worried. And actually, now that she's oh, I can see now. I want to show her tail. This tail is incredible. And it's showing up so light. That's the bottom side of your tail, girl. There we go. There we go. Show them that tail. Yeah, it's really not showing up good on here. I really wanted to get the wife to hold the camera and shoot the camera this weekend, but it just wasn't a good weekend. We had grandkids' birthdays, and there we go. Look at that. I really wish her purples would show up. She is like she's got super maroon purples right through here that are incredible. There's her head. She's gotten big. She Gotten really big. I forgot what I wanted to talk about now. Guess we're just going to talk about boas. But yeah, when I first took her out this time, that's probably about as psycho as she's ever looked. Besides the first time I took her out when she was hissing and stuff. But yeah, I would definitely say that was her. That was her probably at her worst looks that she's given me when I've taken her out. But it's mid morning now. I mean, she didn't want to come out. I just took her out the other day because I cleaned her and then I had her out for a little while. God, she has gotten thick. She got some thickness to her. I really want to show that tail. It's okay, girl. She's trying to wrap my hand. She's got a gorgeous tail. See her head. There she is, my beautiful girl. Let's see. That's how used to me she is. I mean, I put my hand up there, and her first thought is, "Oh, let me come to you." Oh. And like I said, you see, I'm really slow in the beginning until she gets out and gets moving around, and comes out of that. Oh, what the hell's going on? When she comes out of that stage, then it's not a big deal, you know. And you can see she's fine. She's just kind of exploring. And like I said, I haven't been bit by any of my boas. I've never even really been. They have never even struck at me. You know, any Motley and her hissing shit. She looked like she was gonna strike. This girl, when she was hissing, looked like she was gonna strike. And I think she was probably about 3 foot long. This girl, when I first got her, and I hadn't even heard a snake hiss. I hadn't even seen one act like that here. At that point, and I had what 19 ball pythons at that point. And had never heard a hiss, never even, been, yeah, baby struck at, but ball python babies, struck at me, but that's nothing, you know. And so when I got this girl and she was hissing like that, yeah, it kind of freaked me right the hell out and made me go, what in the hell was I thinking, you know. But knowing that's part of having animals is you take a chance that they're gonna bite. I'll put her back. We'll get her back while it's still ending on a good note. It really is important. And it's not just snakes. I really think it's any animals in general. As long as we can end every, interaction on a good note, it normally always works out for the best, I think. It's just as simple as that. I really wish I would pick up. Maybe it is right there. You see that? See how slow she's going? That's how you know they're comfortable. when they're not comfortable, she'd be slammed in there. She'd once her head hit in there, she'd go flying to the back of that. Just as simple as that. And see, I always close them up. It really slow like that also. You know, when their tail's out like that and they're still kind of feeling probably a little vulnerable, I always close their tubs up nice and slow. I never, you know, do it fast. I haven't. It's been the way I've done it for since I've had them. I always close them up nice and slow. Roxy, Roxy girl. Oh, you guys can't see, but reach in, take her out. There we go. This is Roxy, my Doom Rules Boa. God, she's strong. She got. Ah, she is strong, and she is a beautiful. She is so chill. I'm trying to get my finger over there. We go, girl. She is so chill. Yeah, you hear my parrot in the other room. She does that. If I'm in the other room, she just screams the whole time that I'm in the other room. It's the same thing if I go outside. I go outdoors, she's in here screaming. Oh, I can't really show any babies. I fed a lot of snakes this week. Like I said, Monday I fed 7 on Monday. Um, because I had a big feed night last week. I only had 2 adults. Well, I had two. Yeah, I only had 2 adults last night, and then I had all my babies, all the baby balls, ate last night. Um, yeah, I didn't have any refusals. All I had was just the bye-week snakes. Um, I've got the last 3 weeks. I haven't had a snake that didn't eat. Didn't wait a week. Didn't want an extra week in between. And that's why I keep every 14 days also, because they eat great every 14 days. You know, and there's no need to feed them any more. I don't need to feed them more often than that. That's as often as I need to worry about feeding them. Um, let's see if we can show her beautiful face. Her pinks aren't showing up. They got wicked pinks when they get fired up. She doesn't get very fired up though, because their whole head, it doesn't really glow, but it gets super reddish pink. But she don't really get fired up anymore. She did when I first got her, but now she's pretty chill. So is everybody down with just having these chats? Because it's honestly, I kind of like them, because it's no real pressure on me to worry about content. I can drink coffee. You know, it's just kind of nice, because like I said, this is what I would do without the camera, minus I wouldn't be talking, but I'd be sitting here with snakes anyway. You know, so I figure what the hell, I might as well turn the camera on and show them, because I know in the very beginning that's what I was doing. When I was researching, this is the kind of shit that I wanted to see. I wanted to see how chill are they, you know? And you know as well as I do, not all snakes are the same. So I watched multiple videos. And the biggest one that I watched in the very beginning was that Chris Hardwick, because he had that bamboo ball python named Bobby, and he was so chill, and he was out in all of his videos, almost every one of his videos, he had that ball python around his neck. And he was super chill, and I couldn't believe how chill he was. So then I started watching other videos to see if this was just this guy's snake that was really chill, or could they all possibly get, be that chill. And I was only looking at ball pythons in the beginning because I definitely wasn't ready for a for a boa constrictor, because for one thing, I knew they got big, and I assumed they must have big teeth. So, but, and then because once I got completely comfortable with the ball pythons, I started watching videos on Instagram of people with boas. And the guy that I bought these boas from shot a lot of videos. I mean, Christ, he works with dogs. He trains protection dogs, and he also does the snake thing. Well, he brings a boa constrictor with him to work every day because he works in Florida, and he's showed video of him having that boa constrictor, that 13-foot boa constrictor, Kitty, sitting in the passenger seat with her head up on the dash, just sitting there while he's driving down the highway to go to work. And I was just like, wow, they can be chill too. And then, cause the more videos I watch to him, because he's a handler, he's not just breeding them and that's all that's all he does. No, he handles these snakes. He's into these snakes, So, and I started watching his videos, and the next thing I know, I'm asking him about, well, I see this boa that you've got here, and he looks awesome, and about how much do they run? And then the next thing I know, I was like, okay, well, let me buy one. And I bought that one, and what was it, 2-3 weeks later, I bought 3 more from him. I was up to 5 boa constrictors from him within 2 months. I bought 5 boa constrictors from him. So, 4. I bought 4 boa constrictors from him. That's right. Foxy came from the auction. I didn't get her from him. But I bought 4 boas from him. And this is one of them. The IMG Hypo Jungle Pastel is a boa that I got from him. Casa de Fuego Reptiles. Sorry, I should have said that. That's who I got him from. And this girl, this Doom Rose boa, and I got Raven that I just had out too. She's a Guyana. I hope I said Guyana. I probably didn't. And her name was Raven. This is Roxy. We got Foxy, Roxy, Raven, and Aurora. Those are my boa girls' names. She's got a beautiful pattern. They got pretty unique pattern. Alright, we'll put her back and we'll grab somebody else. I don't know, maybe we'll grab Aurora's a pain in the ass to put back. Maybe we'll just take her out and we'll end the video with her. She ate Monday, but what's today? Oh, it's Tuesday. No, she ate Saturday, rather. She ate Saturday. She didn't eat last night. She ate Saturday. That's it. Just like so. She didn't really fight me coming back. She kind of started running the other direction though. It's okay, girl. This is Aurora. For anybody that hasn't seen her before, she is a IMG Hypo Jungle Pastel. And she's gonna be going into shed here not too long. I can tell by the underbelly there. It gets really grayish, dull. Cause she is a super shiny. Throw the iridescence. Big time, girl. Hopefully you can see them here. They don't always show up on this camera. Phone. But she is the only one that is what I would consider a little running, I guess, because you watch her movement. She's kind of all over the place sometimes. She'll throw her fucking head around, like, and in the beginning I go, oh my god, she's gonna stress herself right out. And I don't know if it's due to some of the morphs that she's got in her. She's not like Spider, like throw her head around and stuff, but she acts kind of weird sometimes. But not weird, oh my word, you need to look the hell out because she's gonna bite you. That, it's never like a weird situation like that she's gonna stress right out and then take a whack at me. See her eyes. Iridescence. She's a bitch to put back. She fights so hard. No, I didn't get bit. I cut it with a piece of glass on the backside of my finger, and it wouldn't stop bleeding, so I put a no worries. No worries. We're buddies. We're buddies, we're friends. And Dad feeds you, huh? She says, you feed me. I think that still has something to do with it too. I think they realize who's feeding them. I'll go back and say it again. I really don't, honestly, I don't think these guys are stupid. They can't be stupid. Survive in the wild with absolutely no arms, no legs, and all they have is that mouth to survive, and they do it. That's not a stupid animal. No, I'm not saying that, they're gonna build the next rocket to the moon. But I find that they're definitely not the dumbest animal. There's dumber animals than snakes. But we'll put her back. She's fine, but I just always end on a good note, like I said. You know what I mean? And that's where you got to learn your snakes. It's where I say you got to figure out your own snakes. And she's fine, and I probably could keep her out longer. Hopefully I can get her back in there. She's got her tail over her back. She's wrapping herself. Let go of yourself. There we go. Oh, she's wrapping herself again. See, right up over the top of her. Let go of that. There you go. Oh my god, she's a pain in the ass. I love her, but she's a pain in the ass. You know you're a pain in the ass too, don't you? She says, all them good looking ones are. All them good looking ones are. Huh. Alright, come on, girl. Come on, lay down. Lay down. There we go. There we go. I know. No, you're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. Come on. Come on, girl. Alright, here comes the pause button. And look at that. Turn the camera off and she goes right back. You want to see a beautiful girl. This girl is so beautiful when she's in shed. Come here, girl. Can I show him? Oh, look at her face. You see that? She is so pretty. She is a lavender albino. And you see those eyes? She is so pretty. She really is. I hope you can see it. Yes, girl, I know. I'm hoping that I'm going to get some babies from her. Let's see. Oh, look. Well, she was somewhat out. Come on, girl. I want to say hi. I want to say hi. A pied ball python. Oh, she is a pied, 100% for albino pied. And I have paired her a couple times, but it did not take last winter. And I don't know what. I don't know. I'm at a point where I haven't decided whether I'm gonna do any pairing, and the only reason I say that is because I don't want to be stuck with a bunch of babies, you know, because I'm at the point where I've got enough pet snakes, so I'm not, you know, I'm not into I don't feel like keeping anymore. I have enough pet snakes, so when I was doing the breeding thing, it was to help put money back into food and paper towel and whatever these guys need, whether it's moving, getting enclosures for my boas for when they're ready to move up or whatever. But I don't want to breed. I don't want to breed snakes just to be having to end up keeping all of them. I don't want to. I don't want to get to a point where I feel like I'm a hoarder, and you don't want to just go and piss off the breeding community either, because if you just start selling your snakes so super cheap that it drives the prices down on the snakes, you're not doing anybody any favors by doing that. And I see a lot of guys, that's what they're doing. They drop their prices so low on their snakes that yes, they're selling snakes, but it's just dropping the price on all those snakes now, and which, I mean, we all have to drop prices. The more availability there are on certain morphs, that you have to do that. And you have to kind of do it a little bit now anyway, just because of how bad the economy is. But this is Electra, named after my Electra Glide, my Harley Electra Glide. I can't see. I'm sorry, girl. I know. I should pay attention. I should look at you instead of looking at you on the camera, and then I'd be able to figure out where you are. But anyway, this has been a long enough video. This was a whole lot of humble bumble whatever, but this is kind of probably what it's gonna be. It's just gonna be a chat. It's gonna be a place that I sit here and talk and hope that I get comments back, and then anything anybody wants to talk about. Anybody has anything that they'd like me to share. What I did in certain situations or whatever. I mean, that's what we're gonna do here. Now, it's not all about me. It's about everybody that's here. So if you've got questions, or anything like that, right, put them in the comment. You got something that want to hear me talk about, we can do that too. Put that in the comment. You just want to keep seeing what you want videos to keep going like this, where I just kind of sit here and shoot the jaw and show a bunch of snakes and show temperament and demeanors and all that. We can do that too. I mean, it don't really matter to me. I'll sit here and do whatever everybody else wants. That's what we're gonna do to get views. We want to keep it interesting. So, but if anybody has any ideas what you'd like to see me talk about in the next video or not talk about, maybe you just want me to shut the fuck up and show snakes off, I can do that too. So, but anyway, I guess we're done for today. So, with that being said, this is Electra. She is a pied, 100% het albino. And I'm Brent. And this is Boas and Balls. And remember, if you can't be good at it. Cheers.